Hello everybody, welcome back for another week of IEW. This one is not near as exciting as the last one. I don't have Tori and Bella with me, but that is because y'all are ready to spread your wings and try these keyword outlines, fusing them together on your own. And as I said, I am a huge advocate of this lesson because I think it will help you tremendously in school, tremendously in life. I know you don't know yet, and that's okay, but I am telling you, what you are learning in this class are some of the most valuable lessons that you will carry with you throughout your career as students and beyond, truly and beyond. And it's wonderful because it's so doable. These checklists, understanding keyword outlines. I'll just give you a real quick example. I am working on a project around my property, and I have been doing weeks of research. It has come from all kinds of different YouTube videos to blogs and just gathering information. And I've had notes from different sources, and I needed to bring it all together to share with my husband so I could, he's a very busy man, and I could not take forever to tell him all these different videos and articles and everything it says. He just wants the game plan. And so just as an example, I did what you guys are doing this week. I took all my notes of interesting facts from these different things and I have fused it into essentially an outline that gives him the main pieces of information that I need to communicate to him. I'm sharing that with you simply because it's true when I tell you these lessons you are learning are going to aid you through life. So persevere. When you sit down to do it, whether you feel like it or not, choose to have a good attitude. Choose to say, Lord, this may not be the most exciting thing on my docket to me, but I will do my best for you because you love him and you want to honor him and you want to glorify him. And sitting down and doing your IEW with a good attitude brings him glory. It does. And that's amazing. So we're moving on to our next lesson that is more of practicing taking notes from multiple or two sources in this instance, and taking those keyword outlines and fusing them together for one outline to write one paragraph. If you would, turn in your workbooks with me to page 125. If you're wondering what project I'm working on my property, it's a garden. I just thought I would want to know what somebody was doing. It's nothing too crazy thrilling, but I'm excited about a new garden. All right, now that you're on page 125, I want you to look at the top where it says review. And you'll see by number 1, we're going to learn about a gentleman. I was just debating on whether to call him Louis or Luis. We're going to go with Louis. Braille is his last name. So we're speaking about Mr. Braille, and by number 1, you will see it says, Braille helped blind people that wanted to read. This was kind of a tricky one at first glance. Braille helped blind people that wanted to read. So here's a question. Who did he want to help? Blind people. Now, are we thinking of persons? Are we thinking of things? Of course, we're thinking of persons. We're thinking of people, blind people. So do we want to refer to them as that wanted to read, or do we want to refer to them as who wanted to read? Of course, we want who. So don't forget that whenever you're referencing something, who, la 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 la, or that, da 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 da, that is going to refer to a thing, while who is going to refer to a person. So number 1 should read, Braille helped blind people who wanted to read. Got it? Number 2, Braille, who was blind from early childhood. They're leaving us hanging, right? It's not a complete thought. They have a who, which clause there, which is fantastic. It's extra information about Braille, which is that he was blind from early childhood. But remember, your because clauses, your who, which clauses, you should be able to take them out of your sentence and still have a complete sentence. So if we take out that who, which clause, who was blind from early childhood, we're left with Braille, which is a subject. We have no complete sentence. We don't have what he did or what about him. So that's the problem with a complete sentence. With number 2, where it's not a complete sentence. All right, you are going to go on to the next 2 pages and read your 2 sources. You are going to make keyword outlines from, hi, I told a story. There is somebody joining me. Paul, do you want to say hi real quick? This is my number 3. All my students have just seen you. You've been the surprise of the day. He thinks that is so funny and he is running away. Okay, you have to be really quiet. Yes.
Do you know where the 2 pieces are?
I'm so sorry. I'm going to finish this, then I'll be with you. I thought he was across the field at Grandma's. So you're going to read each of your 2 sources. And if you turn to the next page, you'll see on page 128, you have lines for the first keyword outline to go with thanks to Louis Braille, and lines for the second keyword outline to go with the world of Braille. Then, look at page 129. You see your fused outline openings and lines here. And my encouragement to you is just like last time, on page 128, put a star by the 5 to 7 that you think are the most important. Then put numbers by them to put them in order of how you want them to flow to your reader. Then you'll be able to bring them over to page 129 and put them down on your fused outline. I want you to look at the very bottom line here. See where it says, let me point something else out. First up here at the top, it says topic sentence, or topic short for sentence. They give you your topic sentence. Your topic sentence is Louis Braille, blind, read. So you make a topic sentence from those keywords. Now at the bottom where you see clencher, it's open. You get to write your own clencher. But remember, look at the bottom line in italics here. Repeat and reflect 2 to 3 keywords from your topic sentence. So don't forget that, because turn the page, page 130. You will see at the top of your checklist, you would get points taken away if you forgot to highlight your words in your topic sentence and highlight your words in your clencher sentence, the 2 to 3 keywords that reflect one another, plus your title words from your clencher. And remember, a title, you want it to pique, it's often wonderful if you can pique your reader's interest, but more importantly, you want it to reflect what it is that you're writing about. So I had a student in my house recently who wrote as her title, Outstanding. And while the topic she was writing about was outstanding, that doesn't tell the reader what her paragraph's about. So make sure that your title tells your reader what your paragraph is about, in addition to making sure it has a word or 2 that it reflects or repeats from your clencher. And lastly, I really encourage you to look over this checklist so that you can key in on those strong verbs, those ly words, the who, whiches, etc. when you write this and write your drafts. Lastly, I wanted to say something here. I'm going to give a reminder to your parents. I may send an attachment to your parents, just a reminder of where to put commas. I will say this. Commas oftentimes are going to belong around your who, which, or your because clauses. And I will include a printout for your teachers to remind you of that. And I think that's it. Paul, you want to help me say goodbye?
Bye.
We hope you guys have a great week. Bye.